Wish I wouldn't have hit go. Hi guys. I wish I wouldn't have hit go just yet. I got you way too high. Hi. I'm adjusting just a little bit here. Doing a little adjusting. Hi guys, that's better. That's much better. I'm on my, it's still kind of, let's see here. There we go. It felt like it was like way high. I've got you on my tripod today because we're going to do a little traveling around the house, okay? I found some things. I was at Hobby Lobby yesterday. A friend of mine's daughter's getting married and we're doing her flowers. And so I needed some flowers and I hadn't been to Hobby Lobby for a while. And so I went yesterday and I found some things for us, like you and me. You and me. So get on in here and let me show you what I found. Come on in. Welcome to my page. My name is Tammy Neff and you're on my page called Tammy Loves Vintage, and I'm happy you're here. So what I thought I would do is show you what I found. I'd never seen these at Hobby Lobby before. I absolutely love them, and I'm gonna see how I can work them in at my house. So this morning here, I've been kind of walking around. I don't know if you saw my post. My daughter Abby and I are going to be doing a live over on Instagram. And she has been planning this. She wants me to learn how to make a mango wrap, she calls it. It's like a vegetable, sort of fresh, summery thing. But she said you can also make it be like a salsa, or she said something else, I can't remember. We'll let her tell us all about it. But so I have all of my ingredients. I've been setting up my kitchen for it. I'm gonna do a little bit of chopping here in a minute. It's gonna be, it's almost 1 o'clock here. It'll be at 2 o'clock. So we had 1 hour and 15 minutes. And what I'm gonna do is come on this page right here where we are right now. And I'm gonna set you up on my iPad. I got us all set up right there. So there's my, where is it? There's my iPad, and then I'll have her on my phone up here on Instagram. So you guys will be on Facebook, so you won't be able to see her. If you want to see her, you'll have to go to Instagram, to Abby Neff on Instagram, or Tammy Loves Vintage. I'm going to try to join in there as well. Or I'll have you just like this, and you'll hear me. I'll have the phone up here. You'll hear me talking to her in the phone, and she'll be telling me what to do, and I'll be doing what she's doing, okay? So that's going to be in about 1 hour and 15 minutes. So I have all my vegetables and my prep bowl and my cutting thing, and I'm all set. My lighting is good. So as long as my internet doesn't kick me out like it did earlier this morning in my group, I did these really cool feathers. I love how they're turning out. Did them in our group this morning, step 1 of a step 2 project. So I'm super excited about that. But anyway, back to our Hobby Lobby haul from yesterday. These are very inexpensive. Hi, Amy. Yes, oh, I don't have my glasses. Do I see glasses over there? Yes. Okay, hang on. Let me, so I can see what you guys are saying better. I'm getting old, you guys. I used to not need glasses. It's only like maybe 3 years ago that I'm like, dang, I really need glasses. So I have like 50 pair around the house now. So, oh my goodness, I got all kinds of people on here. Hi guys, hey Cheryl and Karen and Laura. So you guys are anxious to see my Hobby Lobby haul. Hi Penny and Amy. I'm not gonna hang up too much of your time. Hey Linda. Oh, there's a gal who recently lost her father. I'm not gonna call you out, but my heart goes out to you. How sad. What a surprise. So hearts and love to you for sure. I've been thinking about you. There's Tanya and there's Shayla. Hi Shayla and Ellen. And Ellen says, ho, hey ho. That reminds me of my group. So a lot of the girls on Instagram have this little, like, when they come on thing that they say, because that's the most awkward point when you come on, right? And and I can remember my grandfather every time Summer, my daughter, and I, of course Abby was just a baby before he passed away, but Summer and I he would always be walking down the sidewalk to see us. And he was always such a happy guy, you know, and he would say, hey, what do you say? And I thought, that's what I should say. And it would just remind me of my grandpa. But then at the same time, I feel this flushing, like, oh, kind of sad, you know, but yeah, I don't know. I think I'm bubbly enough to pull that off, but I don't know. So I thought about saying my grandpa's line, copying from him. So you love Hobby Lobby finds, great. So, okay, Amy, I'm gonna show you what I've got. Just some little things, little tucker things. So I'm gonna tell you where I found them also. is not in your typical floral section. Our Hobby Lobby, you know where they have all of the fake fruit and like fake fruits on one side of the aisle and the wedding stuff starts on the other side of the aisle. Clear at the end, they have these little individual $2-3 picks. This one is $2 this one is $3.29. Big spender. And this one is $2.19. So you know that I love ferns, and what I loved about this fern pick for $2.19 is that it's color. It's got a really good color to it, and I pictured breaking this off, or not breaking it off, but cutting it off and using it in my craft projects as a little background, a little softness. But for now, until I do it, Grandpa, yes, I can just see him bouncing down the sidewalk saying, hey, what do you say? And the kids and I would just, well, Summer and I would just get so tickled at him because he was just great. He was the best. And yeah, so okay, that's about him. Where I'll start. He's been gone a long, long time. But you know, I still remember him like he was just walking into the kitchen, and even his voice, you know, sometimes you forget about their voice. I remember everything about him. I loved him. Okay, so I found these. I'm gonna craft with these ideally, but for now I'm gonna pop them in here and there to show you guys what I'm going to do with them. And then this is what really excited me. I love texture. Most of my colors are greens and creams and black, a little bit of black. So I got these. Hey Judy, hi. There's someone else there. There's Tara. Hello. So yes, good. Hello girls. Good morning. It's almost good afternoon. These are $3.29. A little bit more than I thought. I didn't pay attention. But they're fuzzy. See how furry they are? I can see these for Christmas. I can see these for every day because of the texture. And I also kind of was collecting some fall things for one of my vases. And you know, it depends how you want to take it. But now it's too white, forget that. With what, I had two different directions I was going, I guess. But these would have worked in the one way I was thinking, but I totally changed my mind. So anyway, let's go. I had a couple of ideas. So one of them is here in my kitchen. I have this little ironstone pitcher. It's very small. And while I was let me get you down here a little bit more. While I was antique shopping at the Springfield, Ohio antique show, I got this paddle or whatever it is I showed you girls earlier, and so I stuck it in my kitchen decor. But I was thinking that now this rose is gonna fall out. I can just tell you right now, it's a cheater prop. I'll show you what I mean. So I just thought like that to add a little color, but I think it's too tall. So let me fold it back. I could just cut it off. I've got my cutters right here. It's why I put you guys in the tripod, so it's not the best angles, but I need two hands for this day. So there, yeah, that's probably a little bit better. But it kind of breaks the, I don't know, gives it a little bit of height, and I love the color change. So I'm just gonna stick that in there. And let me get it arranged. There we go. And then I need to leave room for this rose. Now I don't have a stem on it, but I thought this rose looked so real. I never have color in my kitchen unless I have the vegetables and things, but I loved that rose popped in there. Can you see? There you go. I'll tip you down here so you guys can see. But yeah, so I think that looks super cute. So I'm gonna leave that in there just for a little softness. I don't need it, but it's a good spot to put it so that I have it. And I'm always moving things around. You guys know that. That's why you're going with me here. So let me show you the next little, well, that's not the best. Let me show you another one. Oops. God, my tripod's really fat at the bottom. Okay, so I have another one. Sherry's texting me. Been to 4 different places in 5 days. She's the mom of the bride. I need to make sure she didn't need me. I think she's just getting frustrated with trying to find florals for her daughter's wedding. I get it. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to get you down here. It's this little, see, I sit Okay, let me do this. I sit here when I'm watching TV, and you know I still haven't been sofa shopping. As much as I shop, I just don't want to sofa shop. It's just too big of a commitment. My friend Julie keeps saying green's coming back. You need to get a green sofa, and I really wanted a canvas, sort of just plain, but maybe I've got too much plain. So I don't know, it's just such a commitment, so I haven't done it. I haven't been, so I'm still sitting in that dumb old chair that's uncomfortable. I bought it used like 10 years ago, and I'm still sitting in it, and it's awful, and even my husband won't sit in it. So okay, here's what I want to do with this. So I've never loved this. I like it, don't get me wrong. I love the little bingo balls. Sorry, my husband just called. I love the little bingo balls that I found on Amazon. I love the little peas that we made in our group. We have the little peas in the burlap thing. So I love them sitting there for a little interest in color and whatever. But I don't know, it's okay, but I've never loved it. So I was messing around with it earlier, and I decided to come on and show you guys because I really like this better. And I think even though I don't have color, I know I don't have color, but I feel like I do have color. It's just different shades of greens and things, but look how that is just, doesn't that just pop it better? I think that pops it so much better. And then let me get this tag off of this one. So I probably won't even end up crafting with these things because I am going to like them where I'm putting them. It's not like I can't go back and get more. They're just very inexpensive. That's why I like sharing the idea with you guys. But there, that's better. I like that so much better than what I had. Let me get you in here so you can see. I like that better. So I've got old spindles sticking out here. It's an ironstone vase with a pretty, pretty handle. I have the cabbage. I don't think I have any more cabbages left on my website. I did have some, but I think they might be sold. Although I know I can get some more. I know I sold the last little birdhouse, but anyway, it's not really about selling to you guys. It's more about showing you what I'm up to. So let's turn around here. Okay, then this little spot has just kind of been the same, and it's a little bit white. Oops, let me get you down here as low as I can. There you go. See how it's just a little boring? I don't have enough greenery down here. So I propped this up earlier, and I was messing with the greens that I was going to take out. So this is just like a piece off of an olive. Actually, I've had it in arrangement even. I've had it in an arrangement. It's got a pick on it. But I kind of like that. See how the greenery just softens it down? Now, I know a lot of you guys are anti-greenery, but I'm telling you what, like, I think it just adds so much. I don't want to cover up my, there. So what's happening here is this is covering up the branch of that. I still see that branch a little bit. Oh, that's so much better. Go back and rewatch and screenshot a before and after, and you'll see what I mean. Just the greenery makes all the difference in the world. Just totally all the difference in the world. So I know where else I wanted to put. So and I have a brighter greenery too for my angel. I ended up and propped the wooden angel up on my mantle, but I feel like this greenery with the dark board and her being so dark and the dark flower is too dark. And I have dark and dark and dark and dark. But I have one more really bright green pick, and I don't have it down here. It's upstairs in my stuff for you guys. So I meant to grab that and I forgot. I'm looking to see if I might have one somewhere, but I don't. So, okay, here's the last place that I thought I might do up. So I made well, gee, it wanted me to rotate my phone there for just a second. That's weird. Sorry, I keep flashing out of you guys. Oh, thanks, Monica. I got this on Wednesday at Farmhouse Frocks. I have it in the pants, and I thought they have it in the shorts. So thank you. Thank you. Farmhouse Frocks, they sell online. And yeah, so my friend on Vintage Porch, if you go on Instagram to Vintage Porch, my friend Natalie has a 15% off coupon code for Farmhouse Frocks, and you'll need it because they're a little bit pricey, so you'll want to use that if it's still, it was only a 24 hours, so you'll have to jump on it. But okay, so back to these. I love this. I think it looks super cute in here, but look if I add just a little touch of the white. See? I love, it's the texture. It's the texture. So I have the texture of this fuzzy texture, and then the soft cottony of my curtain. Lighting's not great. I totally get that, but I really like it. I really, really like it. Let me see what happens if I add this light green. I didn't play with this. Oh, yeah, kind of like the height of that. I don't mind that at all. It almost, yeah, I kind of like it. Now let me see if I need the second one in here, because I had one other spot. I don't know if I do. Let me see. I don't want it to be too, oh, it doesn't hurt it, but I don't know if I actually need it, and I might need it over there. So let's just bend this out a little bit, maybe kind of make it go a little farther. I don't want to bend it too much. That's kind of wonky. There we go. There we go. Okay. Well, that's you. Okay, fine. You want to stay like that? Fine. But I like it, right? It's cute. I fought the battle and that thing won. So, okay, let's go down here. So I have this trophy, and it's a little dark as well. So I thought I didn't bring my cutters. Shoot, my cutters are over here. Hang on. So I bought 3 of each of these things. I bought 3 of each of these. So 3 ferns and 3 of these. And I know that that's too long for that. So let's try this. So all I have is a bunch of greens stuck in here. Now I love greenery. It just works, and it works well in my home for my color. I don't know, Julie might be right with the green sofa, because I got a lot of green going on. And I've not had a green sofa. There. Okay, so that's pulling the creams from my paper. It's pulling from my picture. It's pulling from the doily. It's pulling from the little doily I have here, and the white, and my little ducks. So it just softens it. Now with the way the light's glaring, does that help you be able to see it? And maybe, I don't know, maybe do I want it clear in the back like that? Maybe I want to put it a little more, whoops, I just killed a duck. Sorry, little guy. Let me see. Let me just see about moving him up here. Yeah, maybe a little more layered in and not just plopped in the back is better. Feel like, you guys, I'm gonna get really brave. Okay, let me flip that around. I'm going to cut one up already. Here we go. So I'm finding the bottom of this big tall one. Okay, so I'm gonna stand these other ones up how they were, and I'm thinking about shoving one here to go down a little bit. Yeah. Oh no, that doesn't look good in the picture. It sure looks good in person though. Maybe I need to cut another one. Okay, let's cut this other big long one. I'm trying to get to the bottom without cutting anything else. Okay, oh, I did cut. No, I didn't. It's got a green attached to it. Okay. So let me see if I stick another one down in here. Hang on, I'm sorry, I'm probably blocking the way. But now listen, so when you do a craft, I do lots of crafting in here with the vintage things, but look how sweet that is. Just as a little something with a branch off of, well, one of these fern branches. Like, look, just that layered thing. How cute is that on top of like an old, if I put a ribbon on that and laid that on top of old books, or if I stuck that with maybe a piece of driftwood, or I don't know, even something burlappy that we make. So this will all be part of something someday. But for now, until I'm ready or need that certain thing, I'm not gonna shove it in a drawer. There, that is better. I don't know if that's better for, yeah, that's better for you guys too. So yeah, so I just kind of tuck this stuff in, and then when I need it, I've got it, and I'll just pick these things apart, and I'll be ready for a change again anyway. So it all works out fine. There we go. Get that back on, and there we go. So, oh, I love it. It's just a nice change. For me, shoot, I got a lady wanting me to paint for her. She's calling me. But yeah, so just little changes like that is enough to, what time is it? Make sure it's not 2 o'clock, because I got to go live with Abby at 2 o'clock. Anyway, just to what was I saying? Oh gosh, I don't even know what I was saying. I got another phone call. See how my life is, you guys? It's just constantly, where did I get the ducks? Shayla, I got them at Modern Glass here locally. This tripod is so loose. I've bought a few other heads for it to try to tighten it down, and I'm not having any luck getting it. But so the last thing I wanted to show you, I might need to raise you back up now that we're back in normal moods, right? I promise the video with Abby will be better because you're all situated on my cutting board and I'm not moving ya. Okay, we're not going anywhere. So you won't be wobbling, you won't be anything. But okay, and this is not the vase I was going to use it in. While I was at Farmhouse Frocks, they had, well, I should show you the vase. Shoot, let's just do it in there rather than in here because this isn't even the room I was going to do it in, and I really wasn't going to do it now. I may not because I got a few phone calls I need to make before I get too many for the day. Oops, hang on. I got caught on my trash can. Okay, so, oh, I hate bringing you in here right now. This is my dining room / work room. Did I not bring that in? I don't think I brought that. I did go to my storage to get it. I don't think I brought it in, or I'd show you that. I'll show you what I'm thinking about here. Oops. I sold that cabinet, that little white cabinet back there. Lady's picking it up today at like 4 o'clock, I think she said. And she didn't like my knobs that I had on it, whatever. So I took my knobs off and she's gonna put her own knobs on, which I took the old knobs off and put my knobs on, so it's fun. Let's see. Oh gosh, there's so much to show you in here. I'm like all over the place. Like I'm all over the place. Okay, so let's just, if you guys want to stick with my squirrel brain, I'm going to show you a few things that are jumping out at me. So I found this door. At Springfield. It's the, well, there was 3 things I didn't show you. Because they were too dirty. They're outside to be cleaned. This was outside to polyurethane. It was a lot whiter, and I used a polyurethane because it was very chippy. Let me see if I can get you closer. Because you're on this tripod, it's like spread way out. Yeah, I can. Whoops, I'm hitting my steps. Whoops, I'm hitting my steps. I'm hitting my chairs. Hang on. Sorry. Let me, there. Okay, so, you guys saw me make the, well, I made this in my group. You didn't see me make it, but maybe you did. I don't know. I don't remember. But I found this door. I love it. It's not very big. It's probably about 4 foot tall. Super chippy. My car was full of chips, and I was like, please stop falling off. I don't want to lose any more. So when I got it home, I put polyurethane on it. And then I had my husband put this doorknob on. I found this tiny, I mean, it's just tiny. So he found this, or I found this little doorknob and he put it on for me. And then I used E6000 because the knob was separate. I bought it at a different booth, but it matched this so well. This still has the barn door hardware at the top there. So that's pretty cool. But I love the door. Didn't know what I was going to do with it. I actually bought it as a backdrop. I know I mentioned it to you guys, but I bought it as a backdrop for products, for photo shoots, for putting things online. And I ended up, and instead of storing it up in Abby's room where, you know, the stuff is, I put it here. I have this wall space between my front door and my window, and it's coming down my steps from, there's my upstairs steps. So it's just perfect. And so I hung it here and I love it. And I know you guys are gonna love it. And just a picture of it wasn't gonna do it justice. So I knew someday after I figured out how to hang it, he was out of town and I was too excited. So I went ahead and hung it myself. So hopefully it doesn't come crashing down in the night. You know, sometimes guys are just better at that stuff than girls. Sometimes they really are, but it's up there. It's been up there for several days now and nothing's happened. So I think we're good. I think we're real good. So, okay, let's see what else is in here. Oh, I have so much. So I had a couple of you not answer my messages about the cutting boards. So, and then I have a list of people who are wanting them, and it's been about a week. So the medium one, someone reached out last night and wanted it. I didn't get her payment yet, so it didn't go out today. So we'll see if she still wants it or not. But so I have a new girl on one of them. And then I know I have you guys on the waiting list for cutting board, or not cutting boards, dough bowls. The dough bowls. I had a couple small ones left. I did a little bit of research on my candles. I'm jumping all over the place. This has nothing to do with my Hobby Lobby thing, which is what I was supposed to be doing. Maybe we need to talk about this other stuff later. Maybe we better. Maybe we'll talk about the dough bowls and all that later. I can't deal with orders today anyway. So let's just skip that. Let's fast forward and know that'll be a future chat. Here's something else I did. So I finished my dough bowl that I got and kept, and this is what I did with it. And this was that National Cash Register thing. And I cleaned it with, what did I use? White vinegar and baking soda. And it got all fizzy, and I used a toothbrush and scrubbed it. And that's how clean I got it. So I was probably reading backwards. But anyway, and then this was my really primitive dough bowl that I've always wanted one. I had no idea I was going to get one that primitive. But I'm kind of glad I did because of it's really glaring, my curtains. Because of the darkness of this, I kind of like the contrast of the bowl. It kind of shows up on there. So I'm really pleasantly, happily surprised with that. So, okay, let's get back to our Hobby Lobby thing and why we're here today. Sorry. This is what it's like to live in my brain. I'm just all over the place. So yeah, so I'm sorry. I know it's nuts, and I lost my glasses, so I don't know where I laid them. I'm just looking back here. Oh, someone loves the door. Yay, yay, yay. Love the little changes. Yes, Penny, they do. They do, and they just make me so happy. Thanks, Diane. Thanks, Jane. I love the door too. I've been looking for a small door only because I didn't want to store a whole great big door, but I liked the idea of the size of it for a backdrop for pictures. But that is just, and when I saw it there, I thought, I'm so Deb and Danelle. Like, Deb and Danelle would love it. They're girls that I follow on Instagram, and they're amazing, and their house is like my dream goals. And that's why I text my friend Julie, and I'm like, I'm so Deb and Danelle. And I sent her that picture. Yay, I love their style. And when I see it, I'm like, I totally could see that in their house. So yay me. It's so awesome. You guys should follow. If you're on Instagram, you should follow. You love the door too, Judy. Thank you. No, Dixie, I don't have it for sale. Here's why. I wanted to make one really bad, and I made it in my group. And so I found the ring, the metal ring, but it had to be cut. And then I found the balls on Amazon, and they had to be drilled to fit the ring. And then we had to have the ring welded shut again. So I had several of you order that much from me. My stepdad did them for me, and then you guys dressed them up because I was worried in shipping that, you know, how it's not a really easy thing to attach to the skinny little ring. So they were flopping a little bit, and it just wasn't very unprofessional like for me to sell that way. So I had one local gal, I saw her on here, that I made one for because she wasn't able to do that. But I know there were probably, I don't know, a dozen of you guys that ordered the balls and the ring, and then he cut them and drilled them for me and welded them, and I was able to ship it that way, and then they dressed their own, and everyone sent their pictures. They were great. So anyway, but that's why, Dixie, because it's kind of a project, and I need a man because I don't have a welder. So but yes, that's how it is. Oh, Cheryl, okay, it must have been you then. Okay, so I'll send your dough bowl out in the morning. Yes, okay, well, so the medium one is gone. Yours is new. Well, you know, as long as it's like Hobby Lobby has a lot of that resin plastic stuff, and someone asked me, are these reproduction? Well, I think they are a craftsman's idea copy of an actual old dough bowl, and the way that they hand chiseled them all out. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, here's a small one. It's $12, but here's a small one, but they're made out of wood, and I love the imperfections and I love the textures of it. So I showed these on the end of one of my videos that I didn't mean to get into all of that, but we sold all of the large and medium, and I have a couple of the oval smalls I just showed you and a couple of the rectangle smalls. So I placed a big order, should be here early next week. So I'll come back on and we'll intentionally talk about the dough bowls, the candles. I have a little bit more information for you about the candles. I went searching to double check my price at $28, and I found them for $33 and $35 on Etsy. So I'm in good shape. Shipping was free with them. You buy your shipping with me. So if you're fairly close to me, you'll have a couple dollars in shipping, so you'll still be cheaper. So I had made the wrong approach when I mentioned these candles. I just said how awesome they are, but at the same time I said they're a little bit pricey. Well, you don't do that when you're trying to sell something, but I feel like $28, you know, it's a lot for a candle, but you get your dough bowl on the end. It's a 3-wick, 100% soy, and this is the scent from, and it really is. I have an Anthropologie candle I was burning on my desk, and when you smell this, anyone that loves Anthropologie candles like I do, this is the same as their main scent. And the owner of this company that I order all of the dough bowls from is friends with the manufacturer of their candles. So they got a scent that's the same, but they couldn't use the same name. So that's the story on that. So I got that and the sweet tobacco are the 2 candles that I got. So you girls need to be ordering them up because my price is great. And you know, I'm just kind of I'm a thrifty, I guess, shopper. And so, you know, when it seems high to me, I say that, but in researching, I'm great. So if you need a candle, get it from me, because I know what I'm talking about now. Before I just liked them and I got to get these for my ladies, but yeah, now I know what I'm talking about. So I'm good, and I feel much more confident now. so there's that. Love my idea. Oh, thank you, Ellen. Thank you so much. That always makes me feel good. You love the door with the wreath. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I feel like it's almost too matchy. Like the wood isn't popping, the wood balls and the wood door kind of are a little too, like maybe I need a boxwood wreath or something, some greenery to pop more. But until I find that exact wreath, I'm gonna leave it like that. And then I'll just move that back over to the front door. So yeah, I'm always changing. It's the fun part about it. You like the, thank you, Brenda. You need to go back and watch the replay. Oh, it's not too exciting. I was just mostly coming on to tell you guys a heads up about Abby's video this afternoon with me. We're going to be on Instagram. I'm going to come here for you guys, but I'll be more focusing on my phone above. So you guys will be like on my iPad here, and then my phone will be up there, and I'll be talking to Abby if this works. If it doesn't work and I'm not able to do a split screen with her on my Instagram page, Tammy Loves Vintage, and her page, Abby Neff, then I'm just gonna watch her with you guys, and I'm gonna talk to you guys and be watching her and doing what she's telling us to do. I don't know how it's gonna be. I'm kind of nervous about it. So we'll see. You would be excited. Yes, I am all over the place. I do. I get excited about the dumbest things. Penny, thank you for getting me and putting up with me. You've been here a long time. Oh, thank you, Monica. You have a good day too. You found a small one at Hobby Lobby. Well, good. I don't know a small what. Maybe a small bowl. Are they wood carved? That's awesome. If they are, I don't know. You'd have to let me know. You don't need a man, but you do need a welder. Funny. That's funny. Well, my stepdad can weld, so send it here and he'll take care of you. You just got here, Tina. Well, girlfriend, I'm glad you got here. I have a little bit more from Hobby Lobby. So Jane got one from Amazon. Well, that's good. I'm glad you like it. I've always wanted one, but I wanted a true vintage one, but I didn't want to pay the money for one. But when I saw this one with all the holes in it and the metal repair and all that stuff, I just grabbed it up. So yeah, I had to have it. Please show the door again. Okay, Cheryl. Everybody hang on. We're going to take Cheryl to see the door again. Maybe I'll take you from a different angle. Maybe that'll be better. Yeah, maybe not. I did take a picture of it to hang for, or to post for you guys so you'll be able to see. I used a satin so you can see a little bit of the shine, but I totally made the chips stay on. So I didn't lose any of the chips. Here, let me go, let me take you up my steps. Maybe that'll be a best view. Hang on, we're going upstairs. There you go. That's the best view I can get you. I know it's a little crooked, but you're crooked on my thing. But so there's my door. I love it. It's 4 foot tall. It was short. It was chopped. You know, someone's cut it off, but it was perfect for the size for me to handle, for me to get in my car. You know, it was just nice. I didn't want a great big door. I wanted a skinnier door than normal, so I passed on a couple of them, and it just didn't have the look I wanted. I really wanted this chippiness, so I hate that it yellowed out so much when I polyed it, but you know, my house doesn't have, I mean, that primitive bowl is, I have a lot of antiques, but I'm not super primitive, so it was very different for me to have that. Oh, there's a piece of that greenery I want to put below my angel, but we'll do that another day. So, because here I am, I always have my friend Julie's like, that was the longest video I've ever seen on Facebook. Oh, well, the one I did when we got home from Springfield. So yeah, I can't do that. So, okay, here's one thing that I found. So Sherry Eddy and Julie and I went to Millersburg to play with our antique mall stuff and fix it up, just, you know, tweak it a little bit, collect our money. And then we went to Farmhouse Frocks and did some shopping. And then we went to an antique place and did some shopping. And I don't know, we just had all kinds of things that day. We had the best day, had lunch. It was just so fun to be normal. It was just so fun to be normal. I think that was the best of it. We didn't get home till like 6:30 at night. It was like an awesome day. But one of the treasures that I found there was this spool. Now, so I'm going to show you guys, and this is all part of my Hobby Lobby find. So let me hang in there with me, and oh my goodness, I got more messages. Hang on, I thought I got to all of them. Let's see, you're still with me? Okay. Oh, thank you. Patricia, I know. You need a bank. Oh, you need a bank welded? Send me some pictures and then I'll show him. Just know that he's going on vacation though. He's going to be gone for quite a while. They're driving like up into, I think just the edge of Canada and through Washington and hitting Wyoming and I think even Utah and back. So they're going to be gone for a few weeks. So anyway, yeah, so I might go over there and stay a little bit just to camp out and, you know, watch their house. Like a little mini vacation for me to get out of mine. You like the wreath. Okay. It's just kind of matchy to me. Thank you though. Thank you, Linda. Hello from Oregon. Oh, I bet it's pretty there too. You guys live in the best places. So okay, I get distracted. So I was so excited when I saw this, and those two were looking at me like, what's so great about that? First of all, again, there's a lot of texture with this string, and then I love that it's got wood and metal, although you won't see the wood when I'm done with what I'm going to do. So let me see if I can pick this up and show you. So this disc, this is a tractor disc, a field plower. That makes sense. It's the disc that chops up the fields. When you see the farmers pulling the thing with all of the circles, this is a circle. And then I mounted the circle to this wire. Let's see if you can see it better. There you go. And I love this one, and it's super heavy, but I mounted this to this pedestal, and I made myself a lift or a pedestal, a centerpiece thing, using antiques. So I loved this. I've sold, I think I've sold 4 of them now. The trick is finding the pedestals. And at one point I had 3 different heights. I used the spacer. They had a rusty spacer between the wheels. That worked out great. But my favorite thing is these spindles or these spools. The strings all went to come off. But anyway, so I have 2 more of these discs. So I thought I would make up another one and maybe one of you guys would want it. So we'll see. I mean, they are real and official and all that. And what I liked about these tractor discs is someone had taken the time to shellac them so they're not like dirty, but they still have that look. So anyway, there's that. And then I found this ironstone pitcher at Farmhouse Frocks. Now they don't have a lot of antiques. They're more about clothing and jewelry and all of that. But can you see, like we love the crack, just the texture and the color that it gave. And then there's all sorts of crazing and coloring, and it's more of that golden patina instead of the white. I'm not sure you guys can really see it, but I love it. And it's true ironstone, and I absolutely love it. So I brought it home. I knew exactly where I was going to put it, right here. And I put my tulips in here from Amazon. I know I've given, lots of you guys wanted the link. I think they're the most real looking tulips, but tulip season is just about over. We did our little shopping spree running around on Wednesday, and fall was everywhere, like everywhere. So I'm gonna get started on my fabric pumpkins again with all my earthy stuff because I'm excited about that. I think that's what I'm gonna be doing for our Fall Craftathon. I'm going to be in that again. So I didn't want to do something everyone else is going to do, and I have a feeling people are going to do those. So I'm torn. I keep talking to Melanie back and forth. Which do I do? And she's no help because she's like, I like everything you want to do. There, sorry. And but I'm either going to do a centerpiece with real real stuff and show how to put that, how I'm going to put it all together. Or I'm gonna make the fabric pumpkin. I'm not sure which, but anyway, so that, I don't, see, how do I get off on all this stuff? Who cares? That has nothing to do with nothing. I don't even know. So let me show you, and the lighting is terrible again. Maybe I need to turn it, I'm trying, so the sun's coming around. Oh yeah, that's gonna be better. So let's stand here. That's much better. You guys are thankful, right? So as long as I have room to move, not hit everything. So I'm at Hobby Lobby, and they have beautiful fall. How expensive to ship the, probably gonna be heavy. It's very heavy. So we'd have to see, Jane. We'll have to see how heavy it is. I have $15 in the spool, and then I believe, I want to say it was like 38 or let's say $40 in the disc. So that's 40, 50, that's $55 just in the 2 pieces. So there's that. And Cheryl, you want the link? I will put that in the comments here. I know that I can private message you now that we've hooked up, so I'll send it to you, but it'll be after my video with Abby. Yeah, because I only have about a half hour, and I gotta get to doing a little chopping. But I want to finish what I came on here to show you. So yes, I will. You care to hear everything I'm gonna say? Oh, that's so sweet. So yeah, that's about where. I mean, that's just getting back what I have in it, and I just love that. I love sharing with you guys, so I'm happy to do that. Whether you want me to glue it all together, or if you have E6000, we can talk about it. So it'll be less stress in shipping, maybe a smaller box. So, oh, Darla, you're sweet. You got 4 old bottles. Oh, that's awesome. You know, the other night I went upstairs and I glued all kinds of tops onto bottles. I have a whole table full of bottles. The tops are all secure, so I'm going to be coming on and doing a video with my bottles. So I'm excited about that too. So, it doesn't take much to excite me. So, okay. So this was the first thing that I saw. Of course, this is like my colors. Like, look, right? This is so my colors. So I just got a couple of branches of this. Everything was 50% off, so of course you have to get it. So they were $5 a piece. I was just looking. They were $9.99, $5 off. So I love the wispy. I always have seen them shiny, like metallic, you know? And they have I think they had the white that were kind of goldish, metallic-y. But I really like these a lot. So these could be, they're not even necessarily fall. Like these will go great on your mantle. They would even go with the bunch that you got from me. And then you layer the greens on top of these whites and just let these poke out around the edge. Like these are awesome. So love, 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 love these. These will probably, I mean, they'll be great up on top of my cabinet. Like these will go anywhere, but I'm going for a wispy look in my awesome new crazing is what they call when they get the little hairline cracks and like eggshell sort of cracks. It's called crazing. And some things are too crazed, if that's possible. Maybe not so much anymore. I'm really liking crazing a lot. But back in the day, I thought, oh, that's a little too much, cracky. But yeah, I love that. Love it, love it. Actually, the girl's wrapping it up. She's like, Lena's probably not going to be real happy that you bought this because she liked it the best. So, okay, I got this. Then I was having trouble finding what I wanted with these. Like I was having a lot of trouble and I was really wanting to stay with my greens and all that stuff. But if you look, I'm going to flip you back around here because you must see this so you see what was in my head while I was shopping. But okay, so look down here on my table. Yes, that light is perfect. So you see my velvety runner. So I had that green in my mind and I had all of these greens with the, there's a little bit of purple that came in the kit that I sent you guys from Amazon. I gave you guys the link for the succulents that I poked all in there. It was a great kit. Whoops, that one's kind of moved a little bit. But yeah, so I gave you guys the link for that. I gave you the link for Tammy Merrick's little knife that she made for me. Anyway, so there's just hints of purple there, and I love the greens, and fall is a temporary, I'm gonna turn around because the light's better. Fall is a temporary decorating month. Oranges, all of the colors. I mean, I enjoy that. I enjoy that. So as much as I love staying neutral and all that, I love bringing in a little bit of color. At fall and Christmas, I'm reds and greens. I tried going all of the whites and all that, but I do that all year round. So what fun to bring a little bit of color in during holiday times. So, but I stayed true to myself with this, and I recommend you guys running to Hobby Lobby if you pass it. Did you get the kit, Darla? Did I send it to you? They were great. They were, I want to say they were like $25 or $29. It was a little bit pricey, but for all that you got, and they were all beautiful except two. And I showed you guys the two, and honestly, mixed in with all the other greens, those two just kind of blended in, and they weren't that bad. And they were real small, the yucky ones. Not yucky, but they were just cheap, like dollar store looking to me. They weren't awesome, but the rest of them were all good quality. So if you guys need that link, message me, I'll get you that. So in looking and keeping all of that in mind, I went through all of the things that they had, and I really like these. Now this is 3 picks, $9.99, so they were $5 a piece. So here's 1 pick. I may take 1 back. I don't know that I need that many. I got 2 of the white, 3 of this one. Again, I love the wispy. I love that it had the hints of creams in it so that'll match my everything. I love the little hints of purple behind the leaves that'll match the succulents that I have going on. And I love the just hint of green that is in my runner, right? So I think these are really awesome. I am not in the mood to buy fall. I hate seeing all of that stuff coming early, but I also know from past experience that if you don't buy it when it comes out, everybody else gets all the good stuff, and then you're trying to settle for everything else. So go get them now and put them away and have them for later. I do have a purple guest bedroom, so these might even go in a vase in there. But so you just kind of want to mix this around and mix everything in to where, I'm staying at Hobby Lobby doing this, but I loved this sort of thing. I'll have to mess with it, but I love this sort of thing, okay? So then I felt like it needed a little more green. I felt like it was missing some green. So they had these. I just got one, $7.99. I just got one. And I'm gonna stick it right in the middle. Okay. But see, I think that's gonna be great. Now you guys, I'm just holding it in my hand. It's not in the vase. I haven't cut anything free yet, but I'm loving all of the wispy of this. I think it's very cornstalkish, but it's still neutral. I mean, you can see it's still very neutral with just hints, soft hints of color. Then if I end up with oranges in here or whatever, I can still pop a little something in if I need to. But when I was headed to the checkout line, these were on an end cap somewhere. I don't even remember where. They were $5.99. So for $2.50, I got these so it's pulling the purples. I have two things here in my dish that have just a soft hint of purple. My succulents, right? So I have these two, but that's going to explain all of this, and then the backs of these, well, not every leaf I guess is backed in purple, but there's some. There's one you can see. Some of them, there it is. Some of the backs of the leaves are purple. So I love that. So, and again, I was just having fun with maybe bringing in a little bit of color that I typically don't have. And I know some of you have said, well, I kind of like your house, but it needs some color. So here you go. I do color from time to time. Still keeping a little neutral. I mean, they're so dark, they're almost blackish, but I only got a couple picks. Usually do things in threes, but I wanted to stay wispy. I didn't want them to be overwhelming. But so, I mean, look, I just have this wadded in my hand, and this is what I did at Hobby Lobby. This is how I always do it when I'm doing arrangements and things. I just try to picture it in my vase. So I have all of this, and look how great it's gonna go with my ironstone crazed and cracked up vase. Like, awesome. Like, the colors are just gonna be delicious. So yay, 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 yay. I'm so excited. So, and I know it's time for the tulips to go bye-bye. So I can't believe I've left them in until I'm ready to do fall stuff. But I think these are gonna be really great. They're gonna go up into the chandelier, which is just gonna add even more height and drama. So I think it's gonna be super awesome. So anyway, you guys, what time is it? It's 1:33, so I'm gonna go. I gotta like poof up my hair a little bit, and I'm going to do a little bit of chopping for this. It's a wrap that we're gonna be making. I'll tell you one more time. Let me look at your messages again. I get behind on them. Sorry, can you see my door again? Okay, so I already saw that one. And Darla's liking something that I held up. Thank you. So is Judy. Thank you guys. And Dixie, thank you guys. You love all the floor. Yes, I thought they really went well. They're very different and very wispy, but I thought they were fun. And so yeah, I went that way. I know a lot of the young girls are doing like the tighter bouquets and all of that stuff, but I'm still like wild, right? I want to go wild. So anyway, join me back here in about a half hour. I'm going to be doing some cooking with my daughter Abby, who lives in California. It's a healthy, she made this sandwich wrap thing. And if you know Abby, she's very, very healthy, and she's working on her mama all the time. A lot of pressure. You love the colors. Thank you, Darla. Thank you. Yeah, just soft, subtle, still neutral, but a little bit of color. If you're looking for color, I think I got a little bit of color in there for you. So anyway, I wanted to show you guys that, because when it's officially time to really put it out as someone on on Facebook and Instagram, I'm a little earlier in the season than most people are, but by the time I get them out and you guys see them, they might be gone. So just giving you those little tips to run in and get them whenever you're going by, if you're interested, because I don't want you to be like, oh, I love that, where'd you get it? And then you go and it's gone. So I just, I don't know when I'm gonna put it all together, but it should be soon. So anyway, you've been missing me lately, Tammy? My goodness, girlfriend, I've been on here a lot. Where have you been? There's another one of my Facebook friends. Hi, Tammy. I've been here, so you'll just have to look back through the page. Maybe you don't have your notifications on. I don't know, but I'm gonna come back on in a half hour, and we're gonna be on for a little while with my daughter, Abby, from California. I think you remember me talking about her. And we're going to be making a mango wrap, but also a salsa. She said, picture it like we're gonna be meal prepping, and we're gonna have all of these things, and you can add meats to it like chicken or shrimp, but we're gonna just go with the vegetable thing, and it's gonna be like a salsa. So she said it's actually kind of a snack that we can be enjoying when we want a little something to dip. Spending time in your pool. Oh man, no wonder you haven't seen me. Lucky girl. Although that means a bathing suit, and I haven't had a bathing suit on in like 3 years for sure, maybe 4. My husband's mentioned a boat a few times because some friends of ours got a new boat. Everyone seems to be boating again. We were all boating, and then we kind of you know, it's a lot of work to boat. So we sold our boat. Now everyone's boating again. And so he's like kind of talking about it, but not because of the work. I kind of hope he doesn't, because that means bathing suits. So I need to hang out with Abby and learn how to make these mango wraps. So I'm going to go and get ready for that. So if you want to watch, you can watch here, but I won't be split screen with Abby on Facebook, just so you know, but I will be showing you guys here. But you can go on Instagram on my Tammy Loves Vintage page and try and catch it. We're going to try it. We've never done it before, so we don't know if it's going to work. Or you can watch, yes, yeah, right, Tammy, I don't think so. But yeah, if she lived here, she would. You're right, because it was working great. But you know, I ran out of the roasted carrots, and this is the grocery store so far for me to get there. Well, it's not really, I don't know. It's just, I didn't need, who wants to go to the store for carrots? And then that was like the main part of my Buddha bowls. And, yeah, they just weren't as good with just the beans and stuff. So I kind of got off of them, and I miss them though. I miss that full feeling. You know, you can snack all day long and still be hungry. And I miss that satisfied feeling. So yeah, I did go to the store. I roasted up a bunch of carrots last night. So I got a feeling after I mess with her today, I'll be back on again. So it's not that I was off. I'm mindful, but I've been doing some running around and spending some time with girlfriends, and we just did everything fun. So we didn't worry about diets. Anyway, okay, you guys. Yes, yes, that's me. So you can watch on Abby Neff on Instagram, her page, or you can watch on Tammy Loves Vintage on Instagram if I'm able to hook up with her, or you can catch me here and just like listen. You'll be able to hear her because she'll be up here on my phone, and I'll be down here with you guys on my iPad, and it's all set up right there. So you can see my iPad right in front of my window. And then there's all my food prep bowls and stuff, and I'll be working right there in that little corner. So I'll see you in a little bit. I'm gonna go fluff a little bit. See ya. Thanks for watching. You guys put up with a lot when you watch me. See you later. Bye. Oh, there's my mom. Hi, Mom. Hi and bye. I just finished, so I'm leaving. So you have a safe trip, and I love you so much. You guys have fun and take lots of pictures. See you later. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.